What's up, everyone? Welcome back to another ThrowLab unboxing. Today we have it's not a new yo-yo, it's a yo-yo that's been out for a little while now, but I've been struggling to find one, and finally I got one. It is the Static Co. Wave, Brian Cosky's signature yo-yo with them. Super excited to get this one open and in my hands. Let's get the box open and then we'll talk specs, do some tricks, and talk about our first impressions. Let's go. Here we go. We got a box, we got a knife. So when I was looking for this yo-yo, I looked at Yo-Yo Expert, I looked at Yo-Yo Sam, I looked at Static Co.'s main website, but thankfully, after doing some Google searching, I found a version of this wave, a colorway, on yoyoloco.com. I had never been to this website before, but they actually had quite a few of these in stock. So if you're out there looking for one of these, I highly recommend Yo-Yo Loco to go find one for yourself. I've recently been getting into high wall slimline yo-yos, and this one just seemed right up my alley. I actually had a chance to play test one of these. I don't know if it was a production run, but I think it was last year's New York State yo-yo competition. Brian was there and he actually had one of these with him, and he was passing it around to see if people liked it and stuff like that. At the time I thought it was pretty cool, but I hadn't really fallen into slimline yo-yos at that point. I have a couple in my collection already, but I hadn't started like significantly using them on a regular basis. Oh, that's fun. So Yo-Yo Loco sends a couple high chews in a bag with some extra string. That's actually awesome. High chews, if you've never had these things before, it's kind of like a mixture between gum and like a Starburst, but it's fully edible. You don't have to spit it out. Long lasting. Can't say enough positive things about high chews. But that's super cool. Little surprise package inside the box here with the yo-yo. Little note says, "Thanks, Michael. Appreciate that. Super cool." All right. Done with the box for now. Let's get that out of here. Alrighty, so here we go. Here's the box. Nothing too special on the outside. I do like how they list the colorway here, and you can see this is a fall of 20. Oh, so yeah, it actually would have been released at the time of that yo-yo contest. The fall of 2022 is when this one released. Okay. Some packed in white string, put that aside. Yo-yo. A nice big Static Co. like die cut sticker. That's everything that's in the box. I'll put that over to the side here. I am a keeper of boxes. Wow. First impression. Here it is. So it's this like yellow, green, blue fade. It already feels super nice in the hand. My goodness. So some backstory on this. So for a while, Brian was out of the yo-yo world for a little bit, but he finally came on back. And when he came back, he was looking for kind of what kind of yo-yo he wanted to play with. He tried all of the standard V's, H's, and things like that, but ultimately he wanted a organic, high wall, slim yo-yo, which is exactly what he got. And working with Static Co. And Static Co.'s good friend Emmanuel Robinson, owner of G-Way Yo-Yos, they worked all three of them together with Patrick Dressel of Dressel Designs. With a sketch that Brian had put together to idealize his perfect signature yo-yo for Static Co. And this is basically what came out of it. They said initially, like I was stating, they wanted a fun, slim, high wall, organic. Brian also notes in his write-up about this yo-yo that one of the first yo-yos that he tried when he got back into yo-yoing was the Parlay. The Parlay is a collab yo-yo with One Drop and Static Co. This one is so fun. I've had this in my collection for a couple of years now. I got it when it originally released, and unfortunately it didn't quite hit with me when I first got it. I'm used to playing with much wider yo-yos, V-shapes, things like that. But over the last, I would say, like 2 to 3 years, I've really been like vibing a lot closer with an organic shaped yo-yo. And I've been having a lot of fun lately with Slimlines. Specifically, the Isthmus from Turner Return Tops has been super fun. The Kanto from Dressel Designs has been amazing. So it kind of made sense that this one, based around that slimline profile of the Parlay and some extra little details, would be right up my alley. Specifically talking about that Isthmus from Turner Return Tops, I kind of think it's fairly similar, but it's got a little bit of a wider, more like focused organic outer hub there, which I think for me speaks volumes, and I think it's going to be really, really nice to throw. So without further ado, let's get a string on this and throw it around. Today I'm using Sochi Fat. It's been kind of like my go-to standard bulk string. I've been actually in talks with Zipline. I'm trying to get some bulk of their Alpha line put together for me. So more to come there. But until then, we have Sochi Fat to test out our yo-yos with. Man, I really like this colorway. I'm actually super excited to see what the color turns into when it spins. I'm gonna guess that it's gonna fall somewhere between like a greeny yellow because of these two like major contrasting fades. But let's go. Super smooth off rip. It kind of actually goes gray. It's almost like this seafoam greeny gray when it's spinning. It's really quite elegant. I think that must be the yellow counteracting that blue, but super nice. And I like how the center of the yo-yo, as you can see there, stays that green color right on the axle. Okay, so this absolutely shreds. If you can get your hands on one of these, you need to do it. Yo-Yo Loco still has a few of these in stock. They are sold out over on Yo-Yo Expert, and I believe they are sold out as well on Yo-Yo Sam. If you're into high wall yo-yos, if you're into slimline organics, I honestly, out of all of the ones that I have, I think this one kind of takes the cake. So let's dive in and talk some specs on this yo-yo. So to get specific with the diameters and the weights and things like that, this is sporting a diameter of 54.8 millimeters. It's got a width of 41 millimeters, an overall gap width of 4.32. So not too much there, but definitely in line for that slimline yo-yo. It's got a standard C-size bearing. It's using one drop flow groove response pads. It's a 7068 aluminum. And of course, like I mentioned, it was released in the fall of last year, 2022. Awesome yo-yo. I think, Brian, you caught lightning in a bottle. It's so much fun. It's absolutely challenging because it's a slimline, it's a narrow gap. Doing some more technical tricks is going to take you a little more precision to land. But as far as playability, as far as fun, this yo-yo basically has it all. I'm really enjoying this one. Just spent a little while playing with it. And as you just saw, the few clips that I chose from that play session, really can't say much more positive things about it. It's a really great size. It doesn't feel undersized for being the shape, the size that it is. In comparison to the Parlay is definitely just smaller as far as the diameter is concerned. This doesn't feel undersized. It feels pretty comfortable in the hand. Still feels like it could fit into that everyday carry category. Awesome yo-yo, guys. Great job, Brian and Static Co. Hats off to Patrick Dressel for helping with the design, and of course Emmanuel Robinson at G-Way for connecting that part of the process over to Patrick. You guys did great. Let me know in the comments below. Was this a yo-yo that you picked up? Did you find one somewhere else? What colorway did you get if you're into this? Are you even into Slimline's organic type shapes, or are you more about that V wide, gotta catch them all, if you will, type yo-yos? I don't know. Lately I've just been having a lot of fun, and seemingly organic Slimlines has just been it for me. But thanks for being here, gang. I'll catch you in the next one. If you're new here, hit the like, hit the subscribe, hit the bell so you always know when a brand new video drops here on ThrowLab. Thanks again, and of course, if you haven't already, go follow me on Instagram at DoWhat'sFun. I'll see you later.